This is my new phone holder. Okay, so I used it the other day, and then I stuck this back on here to keep the stickiness intact. Now it won't come off, like, at all. It is super glued to this cup, the suction cup. So, how the hell am I going to stick it up there? Damn it! Am I supposed to just leave it there permanently and never take it off? Shit. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, I never could get that thing off of there. The plastic. It won't come off. It is stuck on there like you super glued the shit out of it and then spot welded it. Shit. I'm sorry. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I have just had one of those days where just from the moment I got up, everything has just gone wrong today. Everything I've tried to do has gone wrong. So right now I have my original phone mount up here. I have gone through like 5 since I bought this one, but I held on to it because it still kind of works. And every time I put it back up, it's like, yeah, you came crawling back again, didn't you? Why don't you just admit I'm the best? But you're not the best because you're shaky. You are shaky. You're about as stable as my ex-husband. Stop. So, I just, my God. Okay, I have just been in a foul mood since I got up. Not terribly, but I'm like, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. If you don't irritate me, if you don't come to me with shit, we'll be fine. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to instigate anything. But I swear to God, if you come to me with a problem today, I'm going to come after you with a bazooka. I'm just like, oh, we got a speed demon coming up on our butt. Somebody's in a hurry to get somewhere. Oh, damn, I'm speeding too. Let me just slow down. They like to hide in this corner and bust speeders. Let's go make sure I don't speed. I hit my head this morning, and then I just left an exercise class where I didn't want to go. I flat out did not want to be there. I didn't really talk to anybody. I didn't really say anything. I don't even have a fake smile to give you today. I was just deadpan through the whole class. I'm just like, and the instructor is trying really hard to be positive and encouraging. And it seemed like everybody in there was just not having it today. Nobody was in the mood today. Everybody was just like, nah, I got nothing for you. I'm not cheerful. I'm not positive. I'm not happy. I'm here and I'm going to do this class, but I'm not happy about it. Bless her heart though. She did a good job. I was just not in the mood. Like, I don't care. I did not want to come to this class, but I'm here. I'm going to do the do. It'll do the do. We'll be fine. It wasn't me. It was him making that noise. We're going to do the thing. And I did the thing, but right when I was getting ready to leave this class, I know better than to do this. I know better. And I did it anyway. I had a couple of free weights, like some, like hand weights, the neoprene covered hand weights on the floor, kind of like back behind me. And I know better than to put stuff right behind me, because inevitably I'm going to step back on it. Well, the weights were kind of stacked on one another like this. I forgot they were back there, which is sad because I had just put them back there like 2 seconds prior. They were back there. I stepped back onto them, kind of lost my footing a little bit and stumbled back, and somehow one of the weights came up and just like whacked the inside of my ankle bone, like that, just tink, just like that. Not even very hard, but it's kind of like your funny bone. You don't have to hit it hard to like see, the gates of hell just open up and Satan waves at you like, oh my God, my ankle is on fire. I probably need to look at it. Yeah, oh, It's swollen. My ankle, it's swollen. It's hot and swollen. It's not, I didn't break anything or anything. It's just, I just went tink. Just the edge of that weight, just tink, right there, right on the inside of my ankle bone. Whew. That was special. That was special. And I'm mad at myself because I put them there. I'm the dumbass to put them there. So I pick them up and I'm just cussing myself in my mind. I'm not doing it out loud, but in my mind I'm cussing myself, you dumbass. And my ankle feels like there's a blowtorch on it. Yeah, I'm touching right. It's just, I can feel where it hit. Just above. That's gonna leave a mark. Just above my little ankle bone, you know, like on the inside of your leg, you have that, you know, you have the part that sticks out on the outside, and on the inside you have that little bit. It hit right above that, like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't recommend it. If you ever want to take somebody down, hit them right there with something. Ooh. So I thought, well, that's just the icing on the cake. I didn't even want to be here, man. And I have, and it's not this lady's fault. She's just doing her thing. I don't have a problem. I'm not making fun of anybody. I just want to explain something, and I want to see if anybody else experiences this. Okay. If you are familiar with misophonia, misophonia, I have had misophonia since I was 8 years old. So I've been dealing with it now for over 40 years. And over time, misophonia tends to get worse. It doesn't get better, it gets worse. It's one of the few, conditions where, with some conditions, exposing you to the stimulus can decrease the response. With misophonia, it's the opposite. It increases the response. Misophonia translates to literally hatred of sound. And it's kind of hard to explain to people who don't have it. It's a lot like ASMR. If you don't have it, it's kind of hard to understand. When somebody explains it to you, it's kind of hard to understand the phenomenon. It's like, I don't quite get it. It's like the opposite of ASMR. With ASMR, you have certain triggers that, give you the tingles, the relaxation. I do have that. I've had that even longer than I've had misophonia. Misophonia, you have certain triggers, and they're different for everybody. Everybody has different triggers. For me, it's eating sounds, drinking sounds, pouring liquid, anything to do with eating or drinking. It really affects my life drastically. Hang on. I'm being nosy. I'm watching this man. It is none of my business. Stop. What the hell's he doing? Sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry, he's over here with a plastic bag, and I swear I thought he had like a little dog in it. No, it's a sweater. I'm blind. I was just making sure he didn't have a little dog down in that plastic bag. It was a sweater. It was a fluffy sweater. I got my prescription sunglasses on. I still couldn't see what he was doing. Anyway, I try not to be around people who are eating or drinking unless there is background noise. If there's background noise, I've trained myself over the years to try to focus on the background noise. Depending on how loud the sounds are, or how pervasive they are, or how long they go on, it may still not be enough. And you get really good over the years at finding excuses to go be somewhere else while someone eats or drinks, or whatever the trigger is for you, you find a way to be somewhere else. And I don't think there's been a lot of research done on misophonia. It's not a very well understood thing. I do think it is a physical. I think it has something to do with your limbic system and the way your brain is wired. I don't think it's psychological. I really believe it is a physical difference in the brains of some people. I really do. I have heard that there is a correlation between head trauma in childhood and the development of misophonia. I have heard that, and for some reason, for a lot of people, Misophonia kicks in at the age of 8. There's something about being 8. I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I was 8 years old. I remember because my arm was in a cast. I remember that, and I broke both of my arms the summer I was 8. Not at the same time. It was 2 totally different incidents. I'm surprised my parents didn't get investigated for child abuse. Like, this kid seems to break a lot of bones. What is going on at your house? No, this was the 80s. They didn't give a shit about kids back then. CPS is still a joke, by the way. And I used to be a CPS investigator. CPS is a fucking joke. It needs a serious overhaul. Anyway, topic for another day. So you have auditory triggers, whether it's eating, drinking, chewing gum. I really don't like being around people who are chewing gum. And there are others, but I also have visual triggers, and it elicits the exact same response. And there is this person in my class, and normally I try to position myself where she's not in front of me, but unfortunately that did not happen today. I got there early and she got right in front of me. Like, shit. She seems like a nice person, but she has this weird facial tick. It's like a tick when she works out, where she makes these contorted, weird faces when she's working out. And she looks like somebody is taking a chainsaw to her limbs or something. I can't even imitate the faces she makes. They don't even look human. Like, is your skin suit falling off? Bless her heart, I don't mean to make fun, and I'm not making fun, but her face has become a trigger to my misophonia. I can't look at her. It completely enrages me just as much as if she was popping a piece of, like, popping gum in her mouth. It elicits the same response. But when she's right in front of me and we have a giant mirror, I can see her face the entire time. If I look forward, I can see her face. So I spent this hour-long class just looking at the floor, which was uncomfortable because normally I'm not sitting there like admiring myself in the mirror, but you got to check your form and everything. And I'm just looking at the floor. Like, I can't look up there. I can't look at her. I cannot look at her. And she has this other thing that irritates me. She has this other thing, and I don't know if she just has like social anxiety and this just happens when she's out in public. She wears a charm bracelet to exercise class. Charm bracelet. The jingly jangly clinky clanky bracelets? Yeah, she wears one to exercise class. And in between workouts, if we're getting ready for the next thing, so her arm is down by her side and she does this right here. Like she's revving a motorcycle. She does her arm like this. Over and over and over. So it's going clink, clink, clink. And I can see her fingers in her hand doing like this. And this movement right here has become a trigger. I have been in a lot of classes with this person. And at first it was just annoying that she wears this thing to class. And I don't know if it's like, and again, if she has social anxiety, maybe it soothes her anxiety to do that. But I'm not the only person bothered by it. I mean, it is very distracting when you're in this class to clink, 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 and her hand is doing like this. It's almost like she's revving a motorcycle. Only it would be this. It's the same movement, just like her left hand. I can't look at her. I had to put my loop earplugs in, which I normally use for gum chewers in exercise classes. And I know if you don't have misophonia, you're looking at me like, well, aren't you just a delicate little doily? Can you not handle anything? It is legitimately, it is a problem. It affects my quality of life. It really does. And people who don't understand misophonia will say, well, everybody gets annoyed by sounds. I mean, everybody has that. It's not that. There are sounds that annoy me. This is different. This is on a whole other level. I'm not annoyed. I am furious. And I'm not trying to be funny. I fantasize when there's someone who has triggered the misophonia for me. and it's instantaneous. There is no buildup. You go from 0 to 100. If I could get away with it, I would beat you with my bare hands. I would. It elicits rage, absolute rage. And I've been dealing with it, like I said, for over 40 years. But you just have to find ways to deal with it. There is no known therapy that cures misophonia. There is no procedure that cures it. There is no therapy or cure for this condition known at this point. There may be one and we just don't know it yet. But I believe it has to do with the connections in the limbic system and your brain's, the way it interprets input. And I think it is interpreting these triggers as threats, and it is triggering like a fight or flight response. That's my opinion, just from experiencing it myself. It's almost like your brain it interprets these things as a direct threat to your life and safety, and it triggers fight or flight. Because either I want to get the hell away from you, or I want to beat you to death. I want to do one or the other. Usually I just have to get away from it. But I do find with my loop earplugs, at least I can't hear the charm bracelet, but I can still, out of the corner of my eye, I can see her fingers doing this right here. And it just, blah. I spent the entire class just looking down. Like I cannot look over here at all, which is bad because she was right between me and the instructor. So the instructor is over there. If I want to see what she's doing, I have to look up. It was hell. And then the icing on the cake at the very end of the class, I stepped back on those damn weights and now my ankle is killing me. It hurts. It hurts. It is, I can see, I'm looking at my ankle. I can see from here it's swollen. Just above my ankle, it's swollen. And it is very, very tender. It's hot and it hurts just to touch it. So far, this day is going great. My younger son came to me last night at 5 p.m. Yesterday evening, 5 p.m. Mom, can I have a sleepover tonight? No. You do not get to come to me at 5 p.m. and ask to have a sleepover. No. He wanted to have a friend over. But I said, no, no. No. I hadn't even made a video yet and they get really loud. So, but anyway, they're doing a sleepover tonight, so I have to get home and get a video done before his friend gets here because they get loud downstairs. And once his friend gets here, I can't make a video. They get too rowdy down there. So, this thing was great until I took it off, and I just slapped this back on there, and now it just literally, like it will not come off. And I bought a new car charger for my phone and it doesn't work. I discovered that too. It doesn't work. And I'm starting to think that I might have a blown fuse in my cigarette lighter. Do you still call it a cigarette lighter or do you call it a car charger? To me, that will always be a cigarette lighter because I'm Generation X and that's what that damn thing is. It's a cigarette lighter. Only there's not a lighter in it anymore that can give you a little nice round 3rd-degree burn. No, it just has a little cover over it and you stick the little thing down in it. I think I might have a blown fuse. I'm going to have to look into that because I had another charger and I plugged it in and it's not working either. So I'm thinking it's not the charger, it's the I hope that's just a blown fuse. If that's all it is, that's a simple fix, but I haven't looked at it yet. So anyway, my day has been kind of shit, and then later today I got to get out and do yard work. Man, some days are just garbage. I don't know. Some days are just garbage. This is a garbage day so far. Maybe I can salvage it somehow. I don't know, but man, my ankle hurts. Just not happy. This class, like, I didn't even want to go. I didn't even want to go to this class. I'm sitting there with a sourpuss. Normally I'll talk, hey, how you doing? I'll chat a little bit. I'm like, nah, don't talk to me today. I didn't say that, but I don't want to talk to any of these people. I don't even want to be here. Screw this class. I don't even want to be here. And then little Miss Priss comes in like, oh, shit. Why do you have to get right in front of me? And again, I understand that she may have something going on. I think she does. But the faces she makes are just inhuman. And I can't look at her. Like, her face is just like... It's like somebody scrunched it up with a twist tie. What the hell is wrong with you? Bless her heart. Again, bless her. I said bless her heart. That absolves me. That's my disclaimer. Bless her heart, but damn it. Why did you have to get right in front of me? In that big room, you had to get right in front of me. All that room back there, you had to get right there. God. All right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bitch. It's Saturday. So I don't mean to complain. I'm sorry. I'll stop. No, I won't stop complaining. I'll stop complaining to you. I will continue to complain as I talk to myself. I have to go run some errands. My older son wants a little desk fan for his room, so I'm going to go look and see if I can find one. And I got to go get some groceries or something. I don't know. But I hope your Saturday is going well. I hope you didn't trip over a free weight this morning. Don't do that. And I know better than to put them right behind me. Put them off to the side. Do not put them right where you might step. That's really dumb. It's not the first time I've stumbled over a free weight. I've done it before. It's been a while, but yes, first time I've done it recently. So anyway, yes, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I really hope that you have a fantastic day, and it's going to get better. It's going to be a good day, and I'm going to get some stuff done, and I will see you again soon.